What's up, Dragon Brood? Today we have something very interesting because this is a Golgari deck that was registered for people at the Pro Tour, at World Championship, I should say. And the interesting thing here is that I think this might be better in Best of 1 than it was in Best of 3. It didn't perform particularly great in Best of 3, but that's why I want to give it a look. So let's hop into it and talk about why. For starters, we're getting to play some cut down. No surprise. I think we expect to see this. There's some duress. Little surprised it does play 3, but there were enough decks that were probably expected on the I keep saying the Pro Tour, but this was the World Championship, that the duress would have made sense. We have some Annoyed with Affliction and some Go for the Throat, typical stuff. Now I do like that it actually plays Terra Sunder because there are actually a lot of enchantments you want to get rid of right now. And it plays up the Beanstalk, which means we have to have a fair amount of higher cost spells to take advantage of this. It does play one Pillage the Bog, which is fine because it's kind of like an extra copy of whatever other cards. And does play Glissa Sunslayer, expected. Shieldred, also kind of expected, even though lesser played these days. And it does have Deadly Cover-Up, so we're expecting to play the long game, and that kind of makes sense with Up the Beanstalk. It does play Harvester of Misery, and this was kind of a surprising card because I felt like with so few creatures in here, I almost would have rather had the Overlord of the Bellmark, because I think it would be very good to get stuff back and kind of keep the pressure up. But I'm going to leave it as is for now. We'll talk about it again as we get to the end of the video. So be sure to check that out if this is your style of deck. Then we have Overlord of the Hauntwoods, obviously getting us the mana and just being a big body. Virtue of Persistence, another way to get some of those creatures back. And then Outrageous Robbery to use all that mana to maybe find some answers from our opponent and take them down that way. Nothing surprising with the land, but we are playing a full set of Restless Cottage because that makes sense, and some Fountain Ports as well. There's a random copy of Sunken Citadel. I don't really know if it's needed, but again, we're going to go ahead and leave it because that's how it was originally posted, and we'll just see how it goes. And again, like I said, you'll want to check out the end of the video because we'll probably talk about updates and things we would change for further Best of 1 changes, but there'll also be a link that'll take you over to Moxfield, a channel sponsor, where you can download this and try it for yourself. And before we get into the games, don't forget, if you want to pick up some Magic cards or any of your supplies really, check out Tales of Adventure, toamagic.com. And while you're shopping there, if you use code DRAGON, you'll save 5%. And that'll actually help us keep the channel going. So if you're going to buy any Magic cards, go check them out. There's a lot of new stuff coming out in Foundations, and they're sure to have it. But let's go get into those games and see if this version of Golgari really ramps our way to victory. All right, let's keep it. This deck's weird, because, like, while it's winning, I kind of feel like I'm not doing anything, if that makes sense. Which sort of leaves me feeling like my opponent has way too much time to do what they want to do. And that's usually not good. You got it. Hey, somebody else playing Requisition Raid. I'm a fan. Alright, let's start getting some of these tap lands down there. Gonna kill that one too? Nope, they're gonna play their Caretaker's Talents. Well, we're gonna get rid of a Caretaker's Talent. Because that's an engine that pushes a lot of work. I don't know if this is any good in this fight. I feel like it's usually not. So, I'm just going to put it in the graveyard. Probably another talent of some sort here. Nope, a Collector's Vault. Not something you see too much of. Let's pillage the bog now. See what we could find. Kind of random that I'm going to take a duress, but I'm going to take a duress. Alright, what do we got? We've got a Lay Down Arms, which doesn't kill our land. We have a Parting Gus. Let's see, if they promise... If the gift wasn't promised, return the creature to battlefield to +1/+1. The gift wasn't promised, so they could give us a fish and get rid of our land. And then temporary lockdown. Yeah, let's get rid of that. And then I guess we'll just start trying to go in with our land. I don't know what else we're going to do here. I mean, here, even if they play Temporary Lockdown, they lose their Vault as well, which might be their plan here. They're just using Vault now and then saying, alright, we'll see if we use the treasure. Keep us from getting something off Beanstalk, probably. No, they have an Overlord. Interesting. Alright, let's kill one of them. And then we'll attack. Removing this thing, I guess. And then just put this on black. There's really not much else to do here. Like, their cards don't deal with our stuff effectively. We're not worried about the 2 attacking us because we can just gain life. And then we can wait until the Overlord becomes alive, and then we'll just deadly cover up. Yep. We'll gladly allow that. That is fine. I will get a green mana. Take action. Go get... I guess we'll get one of those. Now we'll just crack a food. Alright, opponent. I mean, that's really good with the Collector's Vault, though. Just keep digging, right? Till you find another, like, Caretaker's Talent or something. Which is ultimately probably how they beat us. If we're being real. Because at some point, they just make enough value that we can't keep up. Terra Sunder. Now, there you go. Do you have another answer for this thing? No. Alright, let's get rid of this. And I'm going to play this. Because we may want to draw a card. Instead of making a 1/1, obviously. Since we're planning to deadly cover up. I could just use Terra Sunder, but I'd rather use that on a Caretaker's Talent or some such. Alright. I think it might be okay to draw here with this. Because we're going to have enough opportunities to make more food. I don't think we're going to die to life total. Oh, now there you go. Now we're talking. Now we can do some things. And we're cooking. The kitchen is now open for business, folks. Not sure if they told you. Yep, that works. Fantastic, and I can start getting some overlords. Actually, I'll just exile their overlords. Opponent's library. Just one more? But they do have a planeswalker to pay attention for. Alright, their hand's actually not that scary. Good to know, though, but we're probably just going to play to steal something from them. Because now attacking with our land is a little bit of a detrimental bit here. Also mean, well, I mean, we don't really have anything in our graveyard either at the moment. Alright. We'll likely end up just making a 1/1 during their end step, unless they do something crazy here. What are they going to discard? Alright, lay down arms. There's the Caretaker's Talent. They don't have a way to produce... Oh, they can still copy one, though. Alright, let's exile this. I mean, you're still going to get your thing. Yeah, alright. That works. Realistically, I should have just exiled Caretaker's Town. Oh, they didn't have one in the yard yet. I am going to go ahead and use this on that. Do I want to use this on that? That's a good question. We're at 16. Is there anything else I'm going to get to use this on? I guess is the question. But I might as well, because I already know what I'm going to do with my mana next turn. Alright, we have a lot here. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So we can do this for 9? Alright. What has passed, which looks a little suspicious. So, not a secret there. Alright. Some random blue mana. Not sure what that's there for. Unless it's maybe just for the Travail action. Okay, let's do this for 9, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And let's see. Wait, was that not right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Because this produces 2, right? Oh, but only for lands. Never mind. We can only do it for 8. I say only for 8, like that's not enough cards. And we get to draw a bonus one from the Beanstalk. Alright, opponent says that's enough. I mean, I guess we'll keep this. It doesn't feel bad enough to throw back. I mean, we have 1 removal if this is one of those, like, early aggro decks. Otherwise, it's going to be a little tough. Alright, I guess we'll just take our time then. Good news is we can get rid of that at least. Kind of don't really want to waste my turn on it, but it's probably the right thing to do. Alright, there's that guy. We'll at least get rid of it temporarily. I think I'm just going to possibly just double Beanstalk here. Like, just set it up. And we know we have other answers to deal with that, so we could dig deeper for it later. Alright, well, that's one way. Send everything to the graveyard, then exile it. If we want to get rid of one of them, fair enough. I wonder if this is what we're supposed to do here. Feels a little aggressive. Well, now we don't have to. The deck kind of made up its mind for us. Play that, draw a card. And I could have played it just as a creature. However, the opponent's likely to have a lot of creature removal still in hand, because we've not done much else here. So I might as well just let it sit for a second while I figure something else out. Alright, there you go. And honestly, that's not a bad thing to do, to remove those and get rid of some of the value in the deck. I think that's actually correct. Like, keeping me down on cards does matter. Alright, they're just going to the instep. We'll go ahead and exile that. Unless they want to kill it and have it come back, and then we'll just have to hit it with the Deadly Cover-Up or something. Actually, we won't have enough in the graveyard to do that. It's only 5 mana. Wouldn't be able to exile it, actually. I feel like I might need to test the waters and just attack with the Restless Cottage just to see what type of removal they're holding. So I think that's what I'm going to do. Do you have removal? Ah, they don't have instant speed removal. Oh, I guess they do. Oh, it has to be something that was attacking, maybe? Alright, sure. Tap creature. I'm down. Alright, I don't have too much of a problem with that, because like I said, this feels like just some sort of control deck. We know what's going on, so we may just have to get them to deal with the Overlord of the Hauntwoods, and then see if we can win with our lands. sort of the game we're going to have to play here. I may end up just... I don't know. Well, there's Kaya. That's annoying. She has hexproof.
I love the challenge.
Alright. That's mildly annoying, but we at least have an answer to that. So we can kill it and then just attack Kaya. Which is annoying, but, you know, whatever. Alright. Not the most exciting Magic game, but it's getting the job done. I'm not sure what I think this is the problem. We drew the Pillage the Bog, but I don't even know what I want to look for. Like, we'll be able to look through, what, 16 cards here? Like, I for real don't know what we want. Like, do I just go get, like, another Overlord of the Hauntwoods? Alright, I mean, 16 cards is plenty, so... Oh, I forgot, we have Outrageous Robbery. Maybe we go get one of them. I wasn't even thinking about that. Alright, we'll run this out there and let this die. And we'll just Outrageous Robbery the opponent next turn for a whole lot of cards. Because right now, to them, it probably looks like we went and got Shieldred. Oh, they have their own Shieldred. That's cute. And then kill ours. They got a crowd surfing Karn that they're excited about, I guess. Alright, let's sacrifice food while we have a chance. Draw a card. Lose life, gain life, blah, blah, blah. Alright, I think we just pass. No attacks. Almost wanted that last card there to be a land, but it wasn't. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Fair. Alright. I mean, I guess if they attack, I'll block. Does this thing kill blockers? Oh, already the card we exiled. Not that. Dang it. There we go. Destroy target Planeswalker that was activated this turn or is tapped. Or tapped creature, sorry. Okay. I mean, if they attack, I guess I'd block and trade. Oh, okay. Sure. That seems fine. Discard 2 cards in my hand. Probably going to be this and this. I'm kind of surprised they didn't just make me sacrifice my Shieldred. But maybe they thought we'd just activate a land and sacrifice that. I mean, because of how this is going to set up, if they attack, I'm blocking. Just letting y'all know. There's virtually not a great reason here for me to not block. Yeah. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is what we get out of this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. Nice. Now we have all the power. Destroy that. We will draw. Destroy that. Play one of the, oh, did I play one of, oh, that resolves. Play one of their lands. Make a demon. Oh, only, yeah, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I do have 5. Let's make a demon. They're playing Nexus of Becoming, too. That opponent's deck was kind of baller, actually. So now they have a lot to deal with here. And I have a lot of mana, and they can see the cards I took from them. So I can get rid of their Unstoppable Slasher if I want to. Yeah, okay, that's fine. Sure, we'll put this on, I don't know, black, I guess. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. So we can do both of these. That sounds great. I could also activate that to draw cards if I want to at some point. Also, coincidentally, if they kill their own creature, it does come back into play on their side. So just something to note. But that was more than enough. Okay. We are keeping this. Yeah, I think the more I'm playing this, I'm trying to picture, like, when do you get to cast and keep, like, a Glissa most of the time? You know what I mean? And I don't really know when that would be against most decks currently. Because there's only, I believe, 10 creatures in this deck. Let's go ahead and go with Beanstalk here. No counter. Or at least no non-creature counter. Oh, because you had Get Lost. That makes sense. Well, at least... Oh, double duress against this deck is pretty good, actually, if it's what I think it is. It is what we think it is. That's awesome. So let's go ahead and use one of these to kill that. And then let's get the Reanimator card out of their hand, because it's probably why they ran it out like that. Exactly. Though they do have another Haughty Djinn, so something to note. But if they play the Djinn, they won't be able to counter, so that's pretty good. But they will be able to counter our Glissa next turn. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to take a gamble here. I'm going to go here. And then play Glissa. And then I'm just going to see if we can get Terra Sunder off next turn and get rid of a Haughty Djinn. Probably not. But, you know, what are we going to do? Well, that sucks. Now we're going to have to get rid of an Aberrant. Actually, I guess not really. We take 6 and then we just use the Deadly Cover-Up. Oh, I can't unless I draw an untapped land. That's a thing. Yeah, that's fine. I mean, we kind of have to gamble it, right? Our lands were tapped. Alright, I'm going to attack, see if they block. Okay, they are. Alright, well, that's that. We didn't get an untapped land, so we died. Let's keep it. And then we'll see what we can do with these Beanstalks. Because that's kind of all we have here in the early goings. Alright. I mean, if we can survive... Oh, wrong card there. If we can survive until we get to 5 mana, that could be cool. That'll help. Liliana makes sense.
Happy to help.
Yeah, that's fine. I guess we just discard Glissa. Because, like, we know one of them's just going to die to Liliana. I don't... Yeah, the more we're playing this, I'm having a hard time deciding how this deck beats quite a few things, honestly. Well, this is obviously reanimating. They left something on top that they seem to like. I mean, I guess we get rid of this. Alright, well, we'll do the thing we can do. Harvester, I don't know if this does anything, so sure. Like, we can get rid of Liliana, but... Well, there goes our Deadly Cover-Up. I don't know if that was going to matter. Actually, it would matter here with whatever they reanimate. Could have been big business, you know? That's kind of a serious deal. Alright, I guess we do this, because we don't want to lose it just straight up to Liliana, I don't think. And we at least get an extra card to discard. Alright, that's probably fine for now. If not reasonable. Alright, Beseech the Mayor. Probably something to put a thing in their graveyard that they could reanimate. Though they didn't bargain it, so whatever they're getting is just going into their hand. So we kind of have to just deal with it. Looks like it was a land. Alright. So they don't want to discard whatever the last thing was that they went and got. Interesting. Okay. Don't know what that thing is, but we're not really going to wait around to find out. Hopefully. Let's get rid of this. And then we'll just play the land they know about. Crack a food later. I mean, we have the pieces we need here. So even if they reanimate, we could deadly cover up and remove something. But they'd have to do it all in one turn because of our lands. Alright. Fountain Port is interesting. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that'll work. See if they have a way to kill a land here. Don't know what they went and got. Let's get rid of, I guess, Liliana. And then I'm going to go ahead. I'm probably just going to hold Fountain Port till we're ready to use it. Alright, well, Cut Down at least still can do something right now. Alright, so if that card in their hand enables them to either get something in the graveyard and or reanimate something, then we'll at least have Deadly Cover Up to get rid of it. Then our stuff will become creatures. And we should be okay from there. If they don't, then I'm not sure what their plan is here. Alright, well. I mean, I guess we gotta try still, right? Maybe. Yeah, I don't know. We're just attacking. Let's see what they do. They draw a kill spell? Interesting. They don't want to discard that last card. Yeah, it works for me. I almost activated both lands, but I wasn't sure what I wanted. Oh, I would have been one short anyway, so it doesn't matter. Let's just pass. You know, I say that. Maybe I should kill this before they have a chance to bargain it. Because I don't think they're going to have too many other things we can kill anyway. Alright. I mean, they have to have a bunch of kill spells here now anyway, because now we have overlords and lands and all kinds of stuff starting to happen. Destroys all artifacts and enchantments. Sure. I should have gained 3 life, but it's whatever. Not that big of a deal. Get rid of cease and desist, I guess. Alright. No clue what they're going to do here with one card, but we'll find out. Let's go ahead and gain 3. Not even going to bother with Demolition Field here. Activate a land. Activate a land. Attack with both of them. Get rid of Breach. Get rid of Breach. Alright, bonus of 1. Now, I feel pretty good from the way this started. I feel like there was no way we should have gotten here, but yeah, we got this anyway. Destroy everything. Get rid of this and this. Exile that guy. Yep, then just attack with our land. Ugh, we go for... you know what? I'm going to keep it. Whatever. We got to draw lands for this to matter. Hopefully green. I think Glissa's just going to die to whatever we play, or whatever the first thing is that happens anyway, so let's see. Alright, let's try to... Actually, you know what? Let me just try to just kill this guy. They can counter if they want to counter, I guess. Nope. saving these because if this is just a toxic deck, there are better things for us to go after that like come back from the graveyard and all that. But that might just put a toxic counter on us anyway. Like, exactly. And then I don't think we can beat this deck from here, honestly. Like, even if we would have had a decent draw, I don't think we win this. Yeah, we're doing a whole lot of nothing here. Yeah, I think this is one I'm just willing to... I know y'all want to see these played out, but we don't have a way to interrupt their hand other than the occasional duress. And we don't really interact with them because we only have a couple of creatures. So... And at this point, even playing a creature is just bad value for us. So I'm just going to go ahead and concede. This is just one of those ones, it's just a matchup that we have very low chances of winning. And I don't want to waste time. Yeah, let's keep. Let's see what we can do. Hey, I can target that with this. That's excellent. I kind of want to duress here, but I don't. This is the type of deck that you just want to kill as many creatures as you can early. So no point goofing around. See if they try to target it. Alright, well, we'll just exile it. Now, next turn is where we kind of open ourselves up a bit and they can come get us, but here's what it is. Alright, double mouse. Can we get an untapped land so we can exile double mouse? Actually, we wouldn't be able to exile, but we destroy them. We did not get an untapped land. So, I'm going to gamble here a little bit, y'all. Let's see what you got. So, you have Might of the Meek and you have a Snakeskin Veil. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and take that. Let's draw a card. Oh, cut down's not bad, actually. I'll just put that on black. Alright, pass the turn. Wasn't expecting to get the cut down. That's kind of like a nice extra bonus. So, depending on what they have here... Okay, well, now we know we're kind of in the clear. We're not even going to use cut down, since we know they have the Snakeskin Veil. Unless they just try to proactively use it to get a bigger double strike thing. Yep, you got it. Yep, you got it. Like, it's probably just worth taking the damage here. Honestly. Unless they try to double strike something up with the Snakeskin Veil. And even then, it's probably still worth it. Alright, we're 13 on turn, what, 5? That seems pretty good. And then knowing we get to follow up with a Shieldred, I can live with that. Yeah, also a Duress that comes in handy later. Actually not bad, because we could Duress, kill something, play Shieldred. Well, actually I guess we don't even need to do that now. We'll just Duress, get rid of that Shieldred, and that probably starts bringing things to a close. Yep. Yeah, we are not worried about that guy. Gain our life. Off this dude. Attack for 10. Yep, that's gonna do it. This is just this is like a hand that if we're playing against creatures, cool. If we're not, this doesn't do anything. But we're gonna find out, you know. Hello, bat. I have choices. My hand is kind of dumb. You know, I sort of want to play that, but I also sort of want to just pass here. Go ahead and attack, opponent. I'm going to give you one free hit with your bat. partly because I want to kill things like that. You got it. I should have killed that beforehand. I was being dumb. They still get to scry once. Oh, that's unfortunate. I don't have a good answer for that. That sucks. We'll have to find one. That's not it. Yep, here comes Phyrexian Arena. Nope. Comes an Amalia Benavides first. Then a Lunar Convocation. Yeah, that seems good. Oh my gosh. We're just gonna need a sweeper. Like this. That's all there is to it. We're gonna have to do this the hard way. Yeah. Play a land. Wow. We're gonna take too much damage doing this any other way, huh? Let me think about this. We take 3, 4, 5 at a minimum. And then we're at 9. I guess we gotta go for it. Get as much mana as we can. Ugh, I was hoping we draw something else there. Alright, well, that didn't go according to plan. I mean, now I can stave off some of the damage to keep us alive, but not a lot. Alright, well, they didn't lose life this turn, so that's a thing. So there'll be one less bat. But now if I kill this, I'm at 6, and then I'm dead. Yeah, I kind of have to top deck it right here. It doesn't matter. Yeah, we just missed. Because now, even if we search, there's no winning card here that keeps us alive. That's not true. I mean, I guess if we got a Shieldred, we could buy a turn. That's at least worth going to look for, I guess. Did not have it. I guess we could play a Glissa. Alright, that's better than nothing. Let's go play this. Let's go ahead and duress first. Ugh, that guy. Alright. I mean, we're still dead, really. Because they're attacking for 5 in the air. If they just even gain life once here. If I were them, I was going to say, I would have just drawn. Well, it doesn't matter anyway. We're just dead. Alright. There's a lot of ways they could have tried to get that extra point, but we're dead. We'll just give it up. This is a tough one. I feel like if we were on the play, I wouldn't care as much, but this doesn't feel great. Maybe there won't be a bat here, so we don't have to... Yeah, of course there's a bat. Alright, well... That's tough. I mean, I assume you take Go for the Throat, then force us to use mana on our turn for Virtue and kind of take away some of our options. That's what I would do. Force me to use mana on my turn that they can work around. Okay, they didn't. They went a different direction. Fair enough. Pass a turn. So now we get some flexibility. Like, let them hit me with the bat. And we'll see if there's anything else we want to get. Alright, well, now we kill the bat, I guess. I mean, I'm sure they're waiting to kill a Glissa, since they know we have 2 of them. But I'm just going to go here instead. And just see if we can charge up for a deadly cover-up or something. Alright, let's duress. Well, we'll take the one removal that matters here. And now Glissa has a clear path. Unless they just top-decked another removal. Alright, go Gadget Glissa. That's an old reference, y'all. Some of y'all probably don't even know what I'm talking about right now when I said that. I just realized I probably sounded crazy with that. In the turn. Okay, well, that's all we had to do there. You know what, y'all? I'm going to say something I don't say too often, but I don't even know if I want to make changes to recommend this one. I think we've already played other versions of Golgari on this channel this season, so I would say just check my channel for the other Golgari decks, and they were just better. Even looking at the sideboard, while this does have like extra cut downs, it has Ghost Vacuum to help with graveyard stuff. You know, a Nissa for the long games, some more Terra Sunder, which I do like. You know, some random different removal options here. Aclazotz, which I think is cool, but I feel like some of these things, like Aclazotz, Ghost Vacuums, whatever, you kind of almost just would rather have main deck. I think I would want to change too much about this deck. And coincidentally, it wasn't great in best of 3, at least in the matchups they got at the World Championships. And this doesn't feel like it's significantly better than best of 1. I think this is a case where, and I don't know, but I'm just going to kind of speculate here, that the person and or teams that came up with this were probably expecting a very specific metagame, which is why they chose the cards that they did. But this doesn't feel like it's it. You know, like I said, I feel like I wanted Aclazotz, I wanted the Overlord of the Baelmerk, maybe more Terra Sunder or other ways to deal with enchantments. You know, just more threats, so my opponent's removal isn't so strong, just making us play like super long games. Like, there's just a lot I would change. I don't know. I feel kind of bad saying that, but yeah, this is one. I mean, the deck list will be available if you want to try change it, update it. But I'm gonna say play one of the other Golgari lists we have on the channel that I let me go check right now. Yeah, I just went and looked. We have Golgari Demons. We have the ones with the basically the landfall triggers. You know, we have a couple of different ones actually. So yeah, I would recommend any of those we've played over the last couple of months instead of this one. I just don't think it has enough answers, enough threats. It has plenty of answers, just not enough threats. And it's really not utilizing Beanstalk enough, it feels like. Which is crazy to say that with the number of cards it has in here. But just the way it plays, it's just not doing a lot. And your opponent's cards have a lot of individual value because you don't have a lot of things for them to deal with. So yeah, I think that's where I'm at on this one. I mean, the list, it'll still be up. Like I said, you're welcome to try it. But we have better ones on the channel, I think, already. But we have 2 Cut Down, 3 Duress, 3 Anoint, 3 Go for a Throat, 2 Terra Sunder, 4 Up the Beanstalk, 1 Pillage, 3 Glissa, 2 Shieldred, 3 Deadly Cover Up, 1 Harvester of Misery, 4 Overlord of the Hauntwoods, 2 Virtue of Persistence, 1 Outrageous Robbery. Probably would want a second. You know, you got 5 Swamp, 4 Forest, 4 Blooming Marsh, 4 Llanowar Waste, 4 Restless Cottage, 1 Underground Mortuary, 1 Demolition Field, 2 Fountain Port, 1 Sunken Citadel for some reason. Yeah, like I said, if you like this type of deck, I think we have better Golgari decks that do more than what this deck is trying to do, and just didn't struggle with just random matchups. So you may want to check some of those out on the channel. Also, don't forget, if you want to buy some Magic stuff, check out Tales of Adventure, TOA Magic. Use code DRAGON, you'll save 5%. But that's all of you for now. We'll see you next time.